Hi friends, this is NMK Vijay and welcome to my YouTube channel Stock Surfers for analyzing the Nifty, Bank Nifty and individual stocks in that using Elliott Wave theory. So before we get into this big analysis, this is my disclaimer, read carefully each line and what I had written. And finally, I am not responsible for any losses if you took the trade according to my trade plans explaining here. So this is our regular watch list. So for the 52 pairs as well as the Nifty and Bank Nifty, so total 54 pairs. So let's move on to, I will check that it's whether recording or not. Yeah, it's doing. So let's start from Nifty. So Nifty, I am doing pre-market predictions. So before 8:30, I am uploading that in my YouTube as well as in all social medias and Telegram. So those who are following me, it is very easy to follow only for the Nifty, and it's just you have to learn how to predict the market and how I'm explaining that within 5 minutes and sometimes it will take around 10 minutes. So that is a short video to predict the market, so how the market will move and where we are in that. So everything I'm explaining in that, so that will be very useful to my followers. So and a little bit encouragement is there for that, so thanks for a lot for that, and I will continue. But if I don't have any time, I can't update within that 8:30 daily. And next week I'm going to my hometown, so I can't update the weekly analysis. So that is why I have doing today itself. So that will also help you to follow me continuously. So next I think we will see on that 14th or 15th of August for the next update. So in between I will keep updating on my social medias as well as in YouTube if I found any time to update. So let's move on to this week. What I expected regularly, what I am doing, that if you are a follower. Otherwise, if you are the weekly follower, I will explain that once again here a little bit fast. So this is the end of the third wave. So in that 1, 2, 3 is ended. So in the final fifth wave. So this is the fourth wave is ended here in the double correction, and we are on the fifth wave. So fifth wave is also split into 5 wave structures. In the third wave is got extended, and it is exactly at 1618 of wave 1, and wave 2 got rejected, and exactly it is in the same. That is why it's keep up rejections in this 15,900 zone. So after that also it is not sustaining there, and it is not closing yet also. So one day it closes, and again the next day itself gap down open. So still we are in the fourth wave only. According to that, I have explained that this is the W and this is the X, A, B, C. If it is over means the fourth wave, from here it has to shoot. Otherwise, if it is an expanding triangle, so this is the A, so this A, B, C is a B, so A, B, C is a C, and again A, B, C as a D, it will break this high, and again it may fall to break this lower. So that is an expanding triangle in the fourth wave. So the two alternative is, once the wave 4 is already ended here. Otherwise, if you see in that intermediate waves of 15 minutes, it looks like 3 wave structure. So in Indian chart, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again there is a little bit looks like an irregular flat formation. But if you look in the SGX Nifty, I keep watching that SGX Nifty got a different structure. So in this Nifty, it looks like, see, this kind of pattern we got. So no need to more focus on this SGX Nifty and Nifty if you converted into or correlated with this. But what I'm trying to explain here is there is one more chances to break this low also. So that's it. So for expanding a triangle, there is a lot of chances for making one more low. Otherwise, if it is a WXY pattern, if it is ended here, we are in that fifth wave. So as per Nifty, it looks like a 5 wave structure, and this is looking like an irregular flat formation of expanded flat is a wave for B or 2. So I am expecting one more high is possible to break this high, and again it may fall down for that expanding triangle. Otherwise, it could break above this level and it will reach my target of 16,270 to 16,400 is my final target for this 5-way structures. Of this, from the corona drop, we are getting the 5-way structures to complete there. So after that we will see let's how it moves. So my first target is 16,270 to 16,400. So let's move on to the next is Bank Nifty. So it's the same thing. Again and again I'm saying the same thing because it is not getting invalid for my wave count, so that I need to stick on that. Only if it gets invalid, then only we need to reanalyze all the wave counts. So as of now, whether this is a bigger one, this is a bigger two as of now, and one more 1 2 3 4 5. So the third wave got extended here. So 1 2 3, and whether the fourth wave is already ended here or it is making a triangle. So one thing I will explain you here, if this whole thing becomes a wave 1, this is a wave 2, wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5, and it is already completed here. And here also, if it is a fourth wave, for that here to here, sorry, when we kept this as a second wave, it did 50%. Sorry, here it is 38.2 retracement. So this is also valid for that fourth wave retracement for this fourth wave as per Elliott wave theory in the third wave length of 38.2. So whether it is going to make a triangle or it is going to make an irregular flat and then again or is one more wave is also pending without making any triangle or irregular flat formation. If this is the end of the wave 4, this could chances for making this. See, this is, it's looking like, one second, I will change my color and properties. One second. Yeah, this is a wave 1 and this is a wave 2, and it looks like wave 3 is got ended here, and it looks like 4, and one more wave 5 is also possible. But if it breaks the high, that is also possible, and this is the final wave, so it can overlap the wave 1 and wave 4 also here. So this is a very tough to do all that predictions here, because I am getting the two alternative counts, because Nifty is already making the higher and then it came down, but here it is not making any high, but it is sustaining here within this previous high itself. So whether there is a, what I said in the 16,270 is possible, means it can make a one more high is also possible in this Bank Nifty, but that is not sure about this. So be careful in the bank stocks. And let's move on to individual stocks. It's Titan. So see here, as I expected, this is the fourth wave and we are in that fifth wave. So one more high is also possible, but it looks like 1 2 3 is completed, and the invalidation is only here only, because the fifth wave it can overlap the wave 1 and then again it can shoot also. So as of now I'm looking for the, but here it is only, there is no investments here. It's only if it is a shorter term, you can invest with the stop loss, you can place that, but only for the shorter term for the target of 1850. But I won't trade here. For the 100 rupees I can't lose the 200 rupees here to make the stop losses. So next is Grasim. So here also same, it is looking it's a ending diagonal, means is a B C is a 1, ABC is a 2, so A B C is a 3 here, or it is a B 1 2 3 4 5 is a C is got ended. Now the fourth way is also ended. Now one more ABC is also possible. Otherwise, if there isn't fourth way is a triangle, something it could consolidate within this zone, and then one more breakout is also possible in this for the fifth way for the target of 1650 to 1700 is my target. So next, one second, I will watch list. I will just close this. This is my watch list. So let's move on to the Raymond. So Raymond also, it already went to 474 the high exactly, and we are it's not broken the previous high. So it looks like maybe one more high is also possible, because it looks like the fifth wave got ended here and we are on the ABC format. So for here it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is ended. So for this one, for this two, and we are the third, so fourth is already done, and one more 5 to break the high, and immediately it may extended, or it could again breach this high, and again it may fell for that fourth wave. So how I calculated this means I took it this as an leading diagonal. So ABC is a 1, so ABC is a 2, so the whole 5-way structure is got A, B, and we are on that C wave. So whether it is going as a leading diagonal, or this is a pattern of ABC is a W, so this is the X, ABC is a Y. So from there it could be a fourth wave, or it could be again the retested this 300 zone also for that bigger X. So the whole thing becomes again W, this is the X continued pattern. So it will keep moving, but I am looking only for the buy, for the target to break above this high in coming. So I think if it is a even though if it is a Nifty making the new high, this from the 2020 of March, it is not moving only that 1:2 is there. So it's a nearly low is 200, and it's now it is a 440. So it's only double the time. So I'm not bias on this to break the high, but it's one A, B, C is completed. At least we may get nearly to 850 in that if it is in A or W, and again X, A, B, C to make a reach of 850 is I think it's a minimum target for that. But if any fundamental users it's against the Raymond, it may again it's go. See, it's all depends upon the fundamentals. We may follow the techniques, but even though the fundamental is the most important thing. So let's move on to what is next is Reliance. So this is the end of the trend for me, and we are on the B wave as I explained previous. So from here I expected the 3-way structure for the expanded. So I took it this as a ABC as a 5-way structures. After that I am looking for A, B and C, but here it's look like a 5-way structures, but whether this is a connecting wave, and again we may see one more drop is also possible in this for the 5-way structures like this. So that means this is the A, this is the B, and this is the C. So once the C got completed, whether we are in the triangle or what kind of way it's doing, because I took it this as a W, this is a X, A, B, C means again if it is break this, that we can mark it as a Y. Otherwise again we are in the W, X, A, B, C, Y. So that Y way is also converted into WXY and split it into the WXY formation. Otherwise there is a lot of chances for making a triangle also. So if it is a W, so A, B, C, D, E as X, or this could be a, so again B. So lot of possible, but it's making only the 3-way structures here. So now I am expected, see what I expected, one more high is also possible for 2083. So from here it is a 50 points, and again I am looking for the downtrend only, but this invalidation is here because it's already did a 5-way structure here, and I took it this as a, and this is as a B in and connecting wave for the zigzag pattern. So wave 1 is already completed. I am looking for the wave 2 and wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5. So this whole thing becomes a zigzag. So let's wait for that to complete. So next is Bajaj Finance. So that is also I am not getting any idea in this what it is doing here. So up to this 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we are in the 5th wave. It's here it's clearly seen the 5-way structure. After that I'm not catching this wave count here. It's unnecessary. It's a waste of time for me to explain here what kind of wave it is it can do. And I'm expecting the 6800, and it looks like one. See, I have explained that 1, so 2, 3, so this could be a 4, and 5 means this from here it has to fall. So the whole 5 waves is completed here, but it could make an expanded like this kind of diagonal pattern, means it could again make a 3-way structure, and again one more high is also possible. It can keep on going like that only. So only if it breaks this low, and this low is the more confirmation for the downtrend. Until this is I'm not investing in this stocks, because it's already in that historic high. It's all the stocks from Bajaj Finance and Bajaj Finance like that. So let's move on to the next is Sun TV. So Sun TV also I expected to the downside for 400, but it shooted again. So that is why if we plan for only for the buy, we need to looking only for the buy, not for the sell. That is why I'm not trading in that futures and options, because once the trend is in that bull trend, we need to expect where is the buy zone. See, I'm expected from here, it could be a B, C, C. So whether this is a B and C, one more high is also possible, and it is doing it's making a higher high here. It's not a lower low. So from here, and I need to explain here also, 1 second. We'll move on to the 4-hour chart. See, I took it this as a wave 1, so this as a wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we can do it like that, 1, 2, so 3, 4 and 5. So this is becomes a third. So I took it this as a 4, and I have mentioned that mark of a question mark also the previous. So whether this could be like it will move like this, and one more low. So this is become a 4th wave. So it could be like that in my previous, but sometimes, see, I will show you here as the example. If the wave 1 and 3rd, so this if the previous, what I stick to the previous and wave count. So this could be a 1, means this could be a 2nd. So this is a chances for making a 3rd wave, and from we are expecting to the downside, it can shoot from here itself. So once we started for the bullish, we need to be in buy side only. And for that information, see, I am showing that one stochastic in the daily chart and in the weekly chart. Here it is still now it is there only here, and if it is going to make a one more low also, it will do like this, and from here if it is short, it can go like this. And otherwise what it will do is, 1 second, yeah, from here if it is moved to the high, this is also again it will go like this. So in either condition, I'm looking only for buy in this. I'm not going to sell in this. Okay, so next I will show you the monthly also. It is in that higher now. So, and the next previous resistance is 640. So until this, I think it can go up to this level. After that, it may fall. So what I expected in that wave 1 or 2 or 3 like that. So this is my plan for Sun TV and Zeal. And these are, see, I'm not seeing all the time. Just for that information, I will go for that. And here also same 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4 and 5. The 5-way structure is got completed, and this is the wave 1 or A, as I previous, and this is the ABC is a 2 or B, or if this is the ABC is a A, so this become A, B, C, D, E. From here it can shoot. That is why I have already explained in the previous video also. So this is a B, and one more C is also possible. Otherwise it can go, if it is a double correction, if it is a WX, this is a A, one more B for 3-way structures, and one more C to reach this zone again. So this becomes again wave 2 or B, but this is a 5-way structure. I stick to that. So let's wait for that. And the next is JSW. All the steel sector, it looks like bullish, and in this thing, see, the 1 2 3, and it's looking like a 3-3 way structure, right? The same thing if it is in, it looks like in a Hindalco also, and again it shooted to that nearly 450. Now the Jindal and the Hindalco, it's both the same. And Tata Steel, it's also, my target is 1350 to 1400. It's already achieved for that, but I'm expecting to the downside, but it never came to that buying zone. So now is a 1 2 3 and we are in the fourth wave, right? So whether the fourth wave is already completed and we are in the fifth wave, it's impossible to explain here. But if it is again sustaining like this kind of overlapping, it looks like a triangle, so there is a lot of chances to again could be a triangle like that, and it can shoot. But see, I'm expecting the triangle, but that Hindalco, Tata Steel, it's everything, it's beyond. See, from here also I expected one more low is also possible, but again what it did, it's now it's looking like 1 2 3 4 5. So again it will keep on shooting only, I think so. But as per the Fibonacci here, I took it this as a 1 2 3 and 4 and 5, so this is the end of the trend. But again it is keep on, means I already explained that whether this could be a 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the end of the third, and I'm looking for the fourth wave, right? And now it's another one more view is, this could be a wave 1, this could be a wave 2, this could be a wave 3, this could be a wave 4, and after sometimes it could be end. So that means this is also a leading diagonal for which formation. See, this is a 1 from here, it could be again one more 1 also. So this is all equal. So that is also valid for that 5-way structures to complete. So again it can shoot from here, again one more 3-way structures, and it can shoot like this also, because I am expected from here it looks like a third. So for the intermediate 1 2 3 4 and 5, but it never happened. So this is the end of the 4 of the intermediate wave, Roman letter 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this is the end of the third, or it's not yet completed the third wave. Otherwise, if it is a wave 1 2 3 4 and 5 is also there. So anything we can calculate in the bullish, and I have explained the previous video also. So next is Jindal. See, this is also same thing, 1 2 3 4 5, and if we kept this as an Fibonacci, so this is above wave 1 and this is above wave 3. So this is also possible for the expanding kind of wave formation in that for the third wave. So 1 2 3 4 5 is got completed, and only in the Tata Steel it's very bullish, and Jindal it's looking like a bearish here, but can't say what it will do. But the only thing is I'm expecting to the downside for 300 if it is comes, and again I will be in buy side, because if it is comes to the downside for the 300, it's a nearly 30% drop, right? So 400 to 120 rupees means it's around 30% drop. But let's wait for that. And Hindalco also, I expect to see the fourth wave from here. It is not looking like an impulsive, but again what it did, this is a build of the wave 1, wave 2 and wave 3, and beyond the wave 4, and one more high is also possible. So if it is 1 2 3 4 5 is completed near the 500 zone, I'm expecting to the downside after the 5 is completion. So next is all the steel sectors, and one more I will show you that it's a Steel Authority of India. So this is also, I took this as a triangle and then breakout. So one more, it's possible for wave 1 2 3 4. So let's wait for this, but it is not yet broken the low, the high here. So wait for breaking the high. After that, one more consolidation means again we can move for this. So I already bought at nearly exactly that 128 zone here in this, and again I booked the partial only, and again I will just thinking for this, if it is comes in the 3-way structures, and for this is an approximately if it is comes to say 23.6 get rejected, so if it is comes around 138, I will be again buy side. Otherwise, if it is breaks above this high, because I exited at 142 for the partial, I'm looking for that 138. So it's just an whether it is a confirmation only for us. If it is comes and bounce means okay, we are in that 1 2 3, and what I am expecting here for that 160 zone for the target. Otherwise, if it is the end of the trend, see, I am also not sure in this, because all that steel sector, it's looking like a triangle, it's breakout. Whether this could be a, if it fails, see, and if it is get rejected and aggressively it will, if it fall, so this will be again A, this is the B and C. Easily I will change the count. So that is not see this, that is why I am exited my 50% of that at 142. Only if it breaks the high, then if it is confirmed, then only I will again add what I bought at what I booked at 142. I am expecting now for the 138. So it's very difficult here without this high. See, previous I did as a 1 2, so 3 4, and this is a 1 2 3 and 4 and 5. The fifth wave got extended. According to that according to that fifth way extension, 1 2 3 rejection 4 1618, it's a valid for the fifth way got extended. But until that, what it did make a high of 160, then only it is that this got an valid. Otherwise, simply if it is just like this, and again we need to change the wave count here, that is not fine, right? So what we did, and we need to book the profit what the market gives. At least no need to be too greedy. It's nearly 142, its target is 160, and I already bought at 128, it's nearly 10%. At least we need to book for, don't mind for the 20%. So let's move on to that. Next is MGL. So I'm waiting for that to complete that structure for the X wave. So only if it breaks this low, only I will be in buy side, until this is making a lot of three-way structures here. So again, what it will do here is one more three-way structures I'm expecting. Only if it breaks this low, I will be in buy side. Otherwise, if it is in that wave one length here, this low, and I need a complete structure, whether my mind that the picture need to say whether it is in the buy trend, then only I will be in buy side. Until this is looking like again the correction part. So let's complete this structure, then only I need to trade in this, and I need to invest in this. So next is Sun Pharma. So Sun Pharma is a beautiful example how I missed the target. I will explain here. So what I expected is 1 2 3 4 5, and I already exited my position here, waiting for that. See, that is this is what because I already entered here somewhat, and then again I booked the profit, and again I entered here something, and again I bought and exited here, and I have mentioned that in the Telegram group also. But the target is here, that 700 zone, it's already reached. So what I think is 1 2 3 4 5, so this could be a leading diagonal. I'm looking for that second wave, and it already did like here. See, from here it looks like aggressive fall here, and this is also an aggressive fall. So I thought this 1 2 3 4 5, so the 5-way structure is got completed. I'm looking for that again 3-way structure. It did like this, and I expected from here to at least to break this, and I'm decided to buy. But what happened here, within the 2 days it got nearly almost at 15% move, and I missed this because expecting this. But now how it will, we need to change means this is the third wave. So still we are in that extended third wave. So here also this one is a wave 1, wave 3, and here it's wave of 3 to wave 4, exact 7 8 6. So this is a 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the valid for the third wave, and I'm expecting for the fourth wave. So whether if it is making a corrections in this, again if it is comes to 708 or this zone, I will be again buy side. But one thing, from here if it is keep shooting, but it looks like that only. See, this is not it's a very aggressive move here. It's not looking like this, so it's a very aggressive move. So that means whether the third wave is started or not, that means this is the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is got completed in the leading diagonal, and this is only the wave 2 is very simple, and we are in that wave third. It could be once it reached this zone, and I am also expecting again for that 700 zone, it will keep shooting like this. I will just looking for this one. That's it. I'll keep on watching. So let's wait for that little bit clear picture, whether it is an aggressive move, whether it is an for the end of this, for the third wave, because this is the fifth wave for this intermediate wave of third. So the fifth wave could be aggressive. So let's wait for the fourth wave. If it is comes, then we have to place a stop loss of like this, and then we have to take the trade for the target of nearly 850 to 900 zone, this zone. So next is Sun Pharma, L&T. L&T also same, whether we are already completed or we are in that fourth wave. So no idea in this. Just I will just keep on watching only. There is no idea here. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is also valid for the fifth wave, and it's already broken the high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is already completed as of now. So only if it comes to this zone 1200, then only I will be in buy side. Otherwise, until I won't touch this. So next is we will move on to all automobile sectors. So Ashok Leyland. So in that also it's looking like, see, and here also it's looking like a triangle basis, and previous what I explained, whether this could be a triangle. So A, B, C, D, E, and as of now what I expected exactly it bounced. So this could be a 5-way structure of leading diagonal, and here it's one down, confusion start, because this is a very aggressive move. It is not a 3-way structure. So whether I took this as a triangle for the if it is a triangle breakout and we are in the fifth wave, means this is the way one is already dead, and here also it is not yet broken, so that is also valid, but this is not looking like a 3-way structure. So whether this is an A, so A, B, C, B, and again one more way to the drop, so again it can make a high, or this is the end of the trend. This whole thing is the end of the trend. So we are in the downtrend, because Tata Motors also same structure what I said, 1, 2, or A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is already completed, or if we kept this as a 1, 2, so this is the third, this is the fourth also. There is a valid reason for making a 5-way structures, 1, 3, and 5. So it's already broken the previous high here. After that, it is making a 5-way structure so far. So from here I expected a bounce, so that is a valid for the triangle, but again it is did a 5-way structure, means in that next 3-way structure definitely I will exit my position. I won't keep this, because it's a, once the doubt is occurred for me, no need to risk my money. So once if it reached here in within this zone also, I will exit my position, because if it is a zigzag correction, it's only 38.2 is the most important for the zigzag. So I will try to exit my position here, because it looks like a 5-way structure. But sometimes, see, this 5-way structure is also valid for A, B, C is a A. So this is the A, this is the B, and this is the C. We can make it this as a 3-way structure also. So then there is A, B, C, and this is the end of the 4, and we are looking for that 5th wave. So what we have to do here is we need to look for that aggressive move. So if you switch into that 15-minute chart also, it's looking like 5-way structure is dead. So that means, okay, let's wait for to exit also. After once, if it is making one more 3-way structure like this, if it bounced aggressively, no need to exit. Otherwise, if it did like this, again, if it drop like severe drop like this, I will exit my close my positions here. So how I have to trade means, if it reach this zone, my 50% of positions I will exit my position here, because I already bought at 290, so I will book the profit at 310 zone for the 50%, and remaining I need to make a stop loss only this one. If you trial the stop loss, it will hit and then it will go. And then what it will do is, this is the 1, this is the 2, and this is the smaller 1, smaller 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. It will keep moving and it will break the high also. So see, everything we need to know. I am just explained here, but at the time market, what kind of structure it is doing, that I can't explain immediately. So that time you need to be very smart in the Elliott wave. You need to learn that, and then only you can follow me also. As I said, now I am saying like this, and even though if the market, if it is done like this, my whole structure will be invalid. What I expected, everything is got invalid, and this is the end of the trend. So again it will go move for the 200 also. Here for the 200 also, this major support zone. So let's wait for this to confirm, right? So and Maruti also the same. Maruti, TVS, see, Maruti I expected, right? From here, if it is did like this, this could be a leading diagonal, and again one more 3-way structure, and it can keep going. But here it's exactly the 5-way structure is got completed. Again this is an corrective structure. So this is also again corrective structure. So whether it is making an this kind of bigger, it could be a triangle. So again one more low is possible for this target. So these all I'm just explaining, that's it. So everything it is in depends upon the market structure and that wave formation also. So as of now, from here I expected, but it never came, and it is already the wedge formation. The wedge pattern got breakout, and immediately it went high. And these are all the, see, this structure is a very impulsive move to the downside, and it is, we have to think like this is a corrective pattern of ABC. And again it's a one more impulsive wave. Immediately and again it came down. So this was still showing it's a correction only, beyond the correction, bigger correction. So whether this is a A or 1 is completed, beyond the 2 or B. So everything, see, Ashok Leyland, Tata Motors, Maruti, and I will show you the TVS motor. It may gotten one more high also, because this I took it this as a expanding a leading diagonal. So ABC is a 1, ABC is a 2, ABC is a 3, ABC is a 4, ABC as a 5. So if it reached this zone of 675 zone, I will exit my positions. Once it breaks the high also, I will book the profit of my 70% of what I am having the position. After that, I will just keep on watching, and then only I need to exit my positions. So this is an alternative way, A, B, C, and then if this kind of wave formation can do here, so that will become a wave 4. After that, one more A, B, C is also by, but we need to exit from, if it didn't break this, if it is aggressively come, means we need to exit the positions here at 680 within this zone. Then only we have to watch this, whether if it is going to make one more high. I'm not worrying about those things, what it can do, anything. But my target is 680, that's it. I bought at 580, I'm looking for the 680, nearly for 15 to 16%. So next is HR, that is also in the correction. So everything, it is an automobile shop. it's looking like the 5-way structure has got completed. So why not in Ashok Leyland and Tata Motors? So it not must be, it's not like that, but maybe Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland. So everything it could ended also. Maruti and HRs already did. So now we are in the correction. So we have to wait for this correction after the one more high, or if it breaks the high, it could be an irregular flat formation, but it will take more time if it is a correction. So next is Castrol India Limited. So this is also the 5-way structure is got completed, and I'm looking for this major support zone of 130. And then again looking for that second wave. So it could be in a complex correction, again it could reach up to 110 also, or it could, if it is a deeper correction, it could be an around 100 also. So it's all dependent, because the 5-way structure is not completed here. If it is a bullish also, no worries on that, but I didn't done anything, just I'm keep holding that. So waiting for this, I bought it, I think 130 something here. And still I didn't book anything. Otherwise I can be nearly 25% I have booked, because I didn't no idea about that. I forgotten anything, because I am having a lot of watch lists. You know very well about these, all the watch lists. It's nearly 100 stocks is there. So I need to watch everything, and the one or two pairs I already booked the pairs, and Manapuram also I booked the profits. Sale also I booked the profit, and the JK paper also I booked the profit. Everything I have updated in my Telegram. So let's move on to the upper low traders. So that is also the 5-way structure is got completed, and we are in that correction part. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's wait for this to complete, and if it comes to this zone, 180 is a good buy zone for shorter term also. But how it will move, we can't explain here, but it could make a one more high in the 3-way structure, maybe, and again it may fall also. So that is also possible. So let's move on to JK Tire. See, from here I expected, still it is not the correct. See, this low is not also took, and this high is also not yet took. So whether it is making a triangle and then one more short for the one more high of 162, and then again I am expecting for the downtrend. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is completed for the 3-way structure. After the 3-way structures only, because I think that's AB is now it's got invalid, I think so. So let's wait for this 1, 2, so 3 as of now. So wait for the 3-way structures, and then I will update, because as of now there is no shorter term buy. So only we need to watch and then only enter. So next is ELLIOTT. So that is also same. The one ABC is got completed. Now we are in that, say, aggressive fall to here. So same thing, it may go up also, and again I am looking for that 50% retracement for this major support zone of 1050. So only if it comes here, then only I need to be buy, but not buying here. The pattern, it's not looking like to buy, but it is not yet broke this trend line also, and now it is retesting here. It's already broken, now it's retested. So this could be an acceptable in 4 hours. So let's wait for the daily. So if it is again a bounce, means this is not this, because this low is also not yet broken. So let's wait whether it is making a W and a ABC like that, or ABC is a A, but this is not looking like a 3-way structures. It's look like a 5-way structure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5. Yeah, this is looks like a 5-way structure. So in the 3-way structures after that, and again I'm looking for the downtrend only. So next is HCL Technology. See, the same is again and again it is making, see, it's a impulsive to the upper side and impulsive to the downside again. So these are all that making, whether it is an accumulation or distribution, and I'm not going to invest here, but I already did here, and again I booked the profit at 1040. You know very well. So again I didn't done anything. I'm just looking for the pattern to buy, not here to invest my stock. All that Infosys, Wipro, everything it is making a new higher high. So only if the pattern confirms for me. See, I said right here, if it is making a higher and again one more low is also possible. It did. Now it is in irregular flat formation, or this is the end of the wave 4, 1, 2. So this is the 3, 4 and 5. So it is making again and again the 5-way structure here. Here it's making a 5-way structure. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is the end of the trend here for the third wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the end of the trend, third, fourth and fifth. So this could be the third wave end. I'm looking from here itself for the fourth wave, right? So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the end of the trend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is the end of the third wave. I'm looking for the 3-way structures. So what it will be, nearly 23.6, I think so, for this third wave. No, wait 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think 1 second. Yeah, for bigger 3, for the bigger 3, it's nearly weekly. Yes, 1, 2, 3. So at least 23.6, around 1250. So nearly 22-30%, 300 points. Yeah, 22%, 20% to 25%. I'm looking for that drop. So whether it is making or it can keep shooting, because once the wave is bullish, we need to buy. But where we need to buy, that is the question mark, right? See, I keep on what I expect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the end of the trend for that fifth wave, and I am looking for that third. This third wave, I thought this is the end of the third. I'm looking for the fourth, and again it got extended. It's keep extending. So we are just keep moving the wave count. But I'm all missing this investments, right? Nearly from here, 900 to 1,600, nearly 50% move is already dead. So let's move on to Wipro. See, exactly it did same. I'm looking for the 3-way structures. So the whole thing becomes 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is the end of the trend, or this whole thing becomes 1. I have expected, I have explained that last week. So 1, 2, 3. And again for the 3-way structure, 4 and 1 more 5. So the whole thing becomes a leading diagonal in the wedge formation of wave 1. But 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 again extended in the 5-way structures. For example, if we target this third wave and fourth wave, it is almost exactly that fifth way target is 61.8. First target is 38.2. The next target is 61.8. It's already completed, and the 5-way structure is also got completed. So again wait for the 3-way structures to decline, and then only we need to enter whether we are going to buy or what. That is we need to watch for this. So we need to wait for everything. It's not an easy job to enter every in those things. So next we will move on to the bank stocks. So DCB, same, there is no movement here. It's looking like a 5-way structure, waiting for the 3-way structures. So whether it is A, B, C is completed, again we are looking for that one more impulsive way downside, or if it is in the corrective part, again one more wave to the upper side. Anyway, I'm looking only for that little bit upper trend only. So Rbl Bank. So if I make it this as a W, this expanding flat correction in the X, I'm looking for the Y. So at least 240 is an achievable target. Then we will come to know whether this is an end of the B, and C could be an wave 1 of ABC is the one in the ending diagonal formation and the wedge formation, like that it can happen. So here also I'm looking for 240 for the target. That's it. But and this is the invalidation point for this, because sometimes it's looking like a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 also. This is also 5-way structure. So what I took it this as a W, right? X, A, B, C, Y. But sometimes if this is an end of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, So A, B, C, D, E, and this is the fifth wave. So this is the 5-way structures. Again, one more 3-way structures. After then, one more high is also possible. So for invalidation is this is the one is invalidation. So on SBI and also I took a buy and with the stop loss, minimum stop loss in the as a mine, because for the cash only I took it, and from previous 3 weeks also I expected this is a triangle. So what I thought is when if it is breaks this, immediately I bought at about 437, and immediately it bought, and again it shoot at 444 and make a new high. So whether this is the end of the trend or it is going to make a one more like this kind of 5-way structures is also possible, but there is a lot of chances. If it is the end of the trend, means it's already broken the high, but this length I'm expecting in that 5th way. So for example, this length, yeah, this length in that wave 4 rejection, so I'm expecting at least 460 level. So what I drawn, it could be like this kind of formation. Sorry, yeah, I'm looking for that wedge formation here. Like this kind of wedge formation can happen here also. And my perfect stop loss I placed here only in that because I took it for the cash. So if it breaks below that 420, my target, sorry, my stop loss may got, and I will sell this. But there is a one more chances it could make the 5-way structure also like this, and it can shoot also. So what is this? Is an irregular flat formation for the 4th wave, and again one more shoot. But let's wait for this, because if we expected all those things, if this is the end of the trend, we may lose a lot of, because expecting this could be a running flat. We are expecting this, and it's keep coming to the downside, and that bank Nifty is also not performing like Nifty. So if it is comes down, we may lose. That is why anyway I'm looking for the 460. I entered at 437, so that 23 points, and that 437 I took it as 417. So it's nearly 1.15 risk reward only for this. So wait for that. And for next ICICI, I will remove all those things later onwards. So ICICI completed a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way structure here in this zone, and here also. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is a wave 1, wave 2. So whether the wave 3 is also completed. So again one more 4 and 5. So this will become like this. And what kind of wave it is doing here, it's a little bit tough to explain, right? 1, 2, 3. Again it did a 5-way structure. It's looking like a 5-way structure here, and again it did a 5-way structure in the leading diagonal formation. So what I thought is without this is ABC is a A, ABC is a B, and C is completed. I'm looking for the 3-way structure, but again it's doing the 3 ways. So it's a very tough to trade here for holding the positions in this zone. So not to trade is the best idea for me and for you yourself also. And it is not, see, it's a very slow movement and overlapping. So this kind of wave formation says whether it is in diagonal formation or it is in correction part. So the same thing in axis, it is in downtrend, but in ICICI it is an upper trend, and it's look like here it's a perfect 5-way structure. So whether it is going to the downtrend, we have to wait for this, not to invest here immediately. Once if it is reaching this zone, you can make it this as a stop loss. If you need to buy 620, so you can make it as a 620 as a stop loss, or 625. And if it reaches here, nearly 50 points is your stop loss for the target of nearly 800. That will be a good risk reward, not here, not to trade here. So next is HDFC Bank. So this is HDFC Finance, HDFC Bank. See, So this ICICI is only the performing, and SBI and it took a little bit breakout. It could be a false breakout, what you call, but I won't call like that. So we have to wait for this, whether it is an invalidate only, then only we come to know. Otherwise it is keep graining here itself. So next Kotak. It's already broken. So what I explained this, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are on the downtrend. So wait for this. It will again reach here. But in between that, it can do like this. So all the retail buyers, if it is moving aggressively, they will buy here, and market will start to fail. So no idea in this Kotak. So I think we will just look for that this thing, Rbl Kotak. Yeah, next is Gatti. What I expecting, the three-way structures. That's it. Only if it reached here, I will be in buy side with this stop loss. You have to keep in the mind. That's it. There is no idea in this, but everything it is in, let's see, the individual stocks, everything it is looks like already done. Only the Nifty is also looking like a one more way to the upper side, 1620, yeah, 16270, and here it's everything looking like. So if I hide this 1 2 3 4 5, so if once again I will show you that 4-hour chart, 1 2 3 4 5, but this portion and this portion is equal. So for me, whether this could be an 1 2 3, so one more low is also possible, or it could be a triangle. So if it is a one more high, so the whole thing becomes a 1 2 3 4 5. So how we extended that the JSW and the Tata Steel like that. Otherwise in Infosys we saw that like that. This is a 1, there is a bigger 2, so this is the end of the bigger 3, and 1 4 and 5. It will keep going and it will shoot the high also. It can break the high also, this high, previous high, this one. So once the third wave is completed, after that the fourth wave and one more 5-way. So this whole becomes a 5-way structure for 1. This is the 2. So we are on the third way. So the whole thing is become by 1 and 2. Like that it will keep going. Otherwise there is no need, and it will keep going in the 3-way structures after the 4 here. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. After that it could be a 4th wave, and again can shoot for the 5th wave also. So but I am in the buy side only. We need to look for this to again get rejected in this zone. So let's wait for, and need to be in buy side in Gatti. So this is a Mahindra and Mahindra Finance. That is looks more bearish. Mahindra and Mahindra Finance. See the 5-way structure, once the completed and it is a 5-way structure, I am looking for the 3-way structures to build above this here, and then again I am looking for this. But what it happened, it did again 3-way structures here. So whether it is making a irregular flat formation, it could possible. So now what it will happen here is one more high. So I will just derive this like this, one more high, maybe expanded flat, or it could be running flat. So this becomes A, B and C. So only if it reached this zone, I will be in buy side. So this becomes A, the deeper B. After that I'm looking for that C way to break higher. So next is Manapuram Finance. So I booked the profit in Manapuram, only the partial. I'm looking for the 3rd and 4th, because here it's a 150 61.8. I booked the profit at 208 here. Sorry, yeah, I think here I booked the profit 210. what I thought here, it can shoot like that for that 786, after that one fourth wave. So whether if it is doing wave 1, wave 2, so we are in that wave 3. So for example, if it is in 1618 and it is above, and we are getting the rejection in the daily chart also, so we can we can expect at least the the three-way structures, and again one more way to the high is also possible for the third, fourth and fifth. So if it is reached above this 220 to 240 zone, we need to book the profit and exit, because this is the W, X, A, B, C, and this is the end of the Y wave. So next is I think LIC housing. We need to finish in that finance sector. Housing. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's got completed. Now A, B, and C. So one zigzag correction is got completed. Whether you want to take for this kind of shorter term, but this is not guarantee one, because it could again, what we thinking here is it could be like this also. So lot of people's, and including myself, looking for this. It's looking like ABC is equal to CD pattern. I'm looking for that again, for the three-way structure. So if it is a zigzag, this is a W, and again the X wave, and again ABC is possible. But for 400, for expecting that 470, nearly that for 20%, that could be a very sluggy movement also here because of the B wave. And later onwards, if it is so bearish, it could again make a 5-way structure also. So mind that I'm not going to invest in this, because the 5-way structure is got completed. At least a minimum for this, nearly 50%, 360 is a good buy zone, and previous that support zone also. So we can take a risk here. At least minimum we can bounce for the what we expected, nearly that 15 to 20% here. So next we will move on to A, B, F, or L. I'm expecting only this kind of three-way structures. Then only I will be in buy side, and if it is touches this downward channel trend line, and if it is in the same length, I will be buy. But otherwise I won't buy here. So the same, and I don't have any time to immediately update everything, because I'm doing more forex also, as well as in for individual investing and managing the account. So it's a very tough to immediately to update that everything, because it's only the 5 pairs I have updated this week. So next is JK paper. See, I expected this, right? But immediately what I several times I said, right, if it is a simple correction, so look at this A, B, and C. So this is the A, B, and C. Immediately what it happened? Bounced. So whether I placing like this, expecting this one, that price is nearly same thing. See, but within this only it already ended that third wave, fourth wave, and I am expecting one more is also possible. After this is the bigger third. For this one, there is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after this only, that is why I exited my 50% of my positions here. But because my target is around a 290 to 300, even though we are not guaranteed anything here, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is got completed. Again the three-way structures for this, if we kept this as a Fibonacci retracement, nearly the same 229, and the 229 is acceptable for that retracement. So again if it come here, I bought at a 218, again I may lose all those profits, right? So until that, I will book my 50% of my positions, and I'm waiting for this. If it is a little bit okay for me, and in the three-way structures, if it reached here, I will buy. Otherwise, if it is going to shoot, means I will book the remaining 50% of my positions there. So next is Amara Raja. So that is declining. It is keep on declining here, and now it looks like a B reversal here. One time it's failed, again it's did the same thing. So in 15-minute chart, it looks like aggressive here. So I'm at least expecting from now here for 38.2 from this. So nearly 820 if it reached, I will exit my positions. But what I bought at the 820, I need to exit my positions here. But we need to look for this, how it bounces. So whether if it is making a 5-way structure, or whether if it is again getting rejected. So we need to wait for this here, because it looks like in that weekly chart also, for example, that stochastic is already in that divergence in weekly. So it's a good thing it could bounce, and here also it is doing divergence, and weekly also. So monthly, we are in that deeper, right? So let's wait for this. Again it could make a, so I will wait for this. I already bought at 820, and my average is 820. So let's wait. And I didn't done anything, and I bought at 695 some. So wait for that to book the profit at nearly around at least 10%. So 695 means around 760. If it reached, I can book what I bought here. It's a 695. So let's move on to next is IOC. One, two, three, four, five. The 5 years got completed in that daily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from here, I have an alternate count. What is that? This is the ABC as a 1, ABC is a 2, so ABC as a 3. So whether this could move around this kind of wave formation also. So that is why I have 2 alternative counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not completed, means this is the A, and it looks like a zigzag, or it is an impulsive wave to the downside. Again I am expecting at least for the 114, and again one more wave to the downside is also possible. So let's we have to wait for the bounce at least, then only we confirm that whether it is how it is moving here in this zone. If it is moving aggressively, it's fine. So it's looking like, see, ABC is a A, ABC is a B, C, W. So somewhat it looks like one correction has got completed. Now if it is bounced like this, no issues. But if it is did like this kind of corrections, then we have to look for that. One second. So next is ITC. IT is also, I updated that. So it looks like here A, B, C, D, E. So I'm looking for, but previous what I thought from here also. So it could be the once again, yeah, this could be the end of that trend, and I'm looking for the 5-way structure, but again it declined in the 3-way structure. So now I changed this now because I took it this as a 4 previous, and this is a wave 1 and this is the wave 2. So I'm looking for the wave 3 to break this, but immediately within that also it did a 3-way structures, and again it never break this. As so far this it didn't break the low. So now I took it this as a triangle for the 4th. So this whole thing becomes A, B, C, D, E. I'm looking for the again one more A, B, C for that. This leading diagonal. So next is daily. Exactly, it bounced, right? So whether this is the third wave or fourth wave, or this is a W and this is a ABC, at least I can expect this, and we have to wait for this wave formation. So as of now, it could be the end of the trend also. See, this is, I took this as a fifth wave, 1 2 3 4 5, but in some cases, if this is the third wave, 1 2 3, so this is the fourth wave, 1 2 3 4 5, so that is also, it's connecting. See, this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this is a wave 3, and this is a wave 4, and this is a wave 5, and we are the downtrend. That is why I have mentioned this one. So this is a WX, or this could be an A or B. See, lot of possibilities is there, but wait for this bounce. And Cummins, so same client, no change here. This is the stop loss, and this one is Concur. One thing is Gabriel is there. We finished that. See, from here I expecting to the downside, and it did the same thing here. What we expected, market never give like that, and I have already explained. This could be a A, this could be a wave 1, or this could be a wave 2, and we are in that bullish. But here also it looks like 1 2 3 4 and 5, so this could be a B C, and I am expecting this one to the downside. So let's wait for that. I just keeping all those things. Whether my target is the same thing. Here it's 158, so wait for that. And the next is Concur. Concur, I expected that 620 zone, and it came for the 627, the low here, and immediately it bounced. So now the ABC is one complete correction is got over for me, I think so. And from here I'm looking for that fifth wave. So wait for this 1 2 3 4 and 5 is got completed. So this is the wave 1, this is the wave 2. The same thing happens in Cummins also. So both Cummins and Container Corporation, it's looking same for the fifth wave as a target. Nearly 800 is my target. So here also, only if it breaks this, then only I will be in again add, and no more add here. Let's wait for this. I already bought at 650 something, I think so, but I expected the 620, it never came here. 620 it bounced, so let's wait for the 620 also. The next is Parag Milk, and this is my longer term stock, I said already. So whether if it is comes here and then again bounce, I'm looking only for that bounce only from here. So what kind of wave formation it is looking like? See, I expected from here one more high for the fifth wave. Still it is doing that. So far it's only three-way structure, 1 2 3 4 5. So this is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3, and we are on the fourth wave, and one more high is also possible for the fifth wave. I will be in little bit, I can book here, because it's look like A B C, or it will shoot from here for the third wave, wave 1, this is a wave 2, and it could be a wave 3 also. So I think this is a Minda Corporation. Same 1 2 3 4 5, and you are in that fourth wave. So only if it is, and that is why I am still waiting for this to confirm. A B C D and one more E. So maybe you can buy for the fifth wave as a target here. One more high for 155. So the only that 10 to 15% is more, but the target is 15%, and if it comes to the downside, it could be around the 23.6. So if it is a 38 point, means it can again come to the 120 if it is a deeper correction for the fourth wave. So that is also possible. Next is Exide Industries. See, I am expected this kind of wave formation, but the trend is in downtrend. So now this is an A, B, C, B. I'm looking for that one more C, and again it may down because the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is already dead. So I'm looking for this is an A. So A, B, C is a B. C, it can go above this high. Otherwise, it could be again the previous structure. It will make a triangle, and then one more low is also possible. So only if it is comes to this zone, I will be in buy side because it's clearly visible in the 5-way structure. So next, I think it is the final. Yeah, this is the final pair of this analysis to weekly analysis to complete. So that is Castrol. So I look at it's already finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years it's completed. Now I'm looking for that 50% retracement. That's it. So only if it is comes to this at least 38.2, we can look for that long-term investment. I am not suggesting anything. I am looking for this at least 50 or this 38.2, and according to this kind of wave formation. If it is comes to down aggressively, I need to able to calculate the 5-way structure here. Then only I will be in buy side because it is already the 5-way structure is got completed. So it could be a deeper correction also for the wave 2. So always the wave 2 may be a very deeper correction, nearly 78.6 and 61.8 also. So unnecessarily we no need to invest in this expecting the bigger target. So hope you enjoyed my analysis using Elliott Wave theory and something you can learn from me. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next August 14th or 15th I will upload. So next week I can't do. So as I said, I informed like I'm going to my hometown. So until this, have a nice weekend, and there's a month end, so have a nice month end too, and we will start that new month of August. It's a good profitable month to everybody. So we will see you in the August 14th or 15th. So until this is NMK Vijay, and have a nice profitable week to all. Thanks a lot.